morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coy Sisk fifth quarter show. And we had a night in Rockvale, Tennessee. Or is Rockvale even a town?
Rockvale's the name of the school. As far as I'm concerned, it's Murfreesboro. It's Rutherford County. So
I bet you, if you go out there, it's that New Salem entrance that they just exit off the interstate, right there in the middle. Murfreesboro, the other exits were, and it takes off to the left and heads toward Franklin, I guess, up in that way. Let me tell you what, they might not have a town out there now, but the way that's building up, somebody will they'll put a stick in the ground and say, this is Rockvale.
You and I can easily remember when that was nothing.
Nothing out there.
There was nothing
out there. And they, around the school, and it's a really nice facility the way they put it together. They've got the junior high and the grade school and all that stuff in close proximity, and the fields and the ball fields and this and that and the other. Good folks. They've got a good football team.
Oh, no.
6A. We play, and that's the what? Third school in a row we played up a grade?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Up a division?
A division. And this one was special because we've known these guys for quite some time. You know, Rockvale's only been in existence for about 4 years. So we've been working with Rockvale, scrimmages, 7-on-7s, things of that nature, ever since they've become a school. So these two staffs know each other well. And as a matter of fact, you know, that was one of the worst things about having to play this group was we lose those scrimmages and 7-on-7s because we're going to play each other, so we're not going to do anything in the preseason. So,
our schedule, we'll clear a couple things up right here. Our schedule that we're playing now, is that a 2-year schedule or just a 1-year schedule?
It's a 2-year schedule,
okay.
and it's different than it's ever been. So what happened was TSSAA picked the region weeks. All right, so we didn't get to pick the region weeks. TSSAA picked the region weeks, and then you had the non-region weeks, which you were able to fill. So the region schedule was set, and we had to go and try to
find something
the other
to
ones
work
and find teams that met up so that they weren't playing region games.
Right.
Hey, it was a debacle, but hey, it worked out.
A debacle?
It was a mess, you know. Boy, but
Coach throwing words out here, man. What you talking about? A debacle.
But we were able to get it to work out in our favor. Coach Guthrie, he's a super guy. He took over last year as head coach after Coach Rice left after the first 2 years of existence. So he and I were able to hook up and get this thing done.
Yeah, good.
And a super environment. My first time going to Rockvale.
Yeah. Oh, they were very nice. Very nice. Everybody was very courteous and we had a little bit of distance from where we had to go to dress to the football field. So,
hey, but those guys do it every day. Their locker room's farther away than ours.
Yeah.
So they do it every day.
Now I couldn't see. Did y'all stay on the field at halftime, or did y'all go back?
We went behind our stands.
Okay.
The softball and baseball complex right there.
Right.
So we just went to the bleachers right there. Hey, there were porta johns out there.
Yeah.
So guys go.
Everything had what you needed.
Hey, and Rockvale does the same thing. They go behind their home stands, so they don't go back at halftime either.
So, well, we had a good night. I told my wife, told Fran, and of course I texted her. She was at a meeting she had to go to, and I'm texting her the score as it happens, and I said it's like a tale of two cities. You know, we've got our guys played. They played hard. We made some mistakes early, and I'm thinking, man, and then all of a sudden the switch flipped. And in 8 minutes, don't you quit watching this, because the last 8 minutes of this ball game are as good as it gets.
We knew coming in that these first 3 games were going to be tough, and so from November, when we started working again, especially through the months of June and July, we've tried to condition our guys in a way that they had enough gas for the fourth quarter. So a lot of people hold those fours up Right.
They ain't got nothing left when they hold it. It's all they can do to hold them up.
Yes, sir. But I think last night was one of the first times that when you held that 4 up, it had meaning behind it. And that's what we've been trying to get across to our guys, is that the fourth quarter belongs to us. So last night, these guys finally believed and took that into heart. And when they raised them in the fourth quarter, I think they truly believed they could win.
And guess what? That means they get to believe it from now on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we're going to do right now is give a couple of thank yous and hellos out there. You know, we always got to say something to Brother Jack Heisen. Good man, great Tullahoma High School football fan, great player back in the day, and his son was a great player in the time frame when I played, and all that bunch out there. Brother Jack was 91 years old last week, and he's retired from his ministry. And Gage, I know Gage is out there listening today, and all that bunch that surround him, and we appreciate them. Patriots Liquor Store, we got a little something to say about them at halftime. Donut Palace, Max Gerald. Again this year, this program, there's Max, my buddy, great Tullahoma High School football fan, passed away a couple years ago, and we just want to keep Max in our hearts and on our minds, and his wife Ronnie participates with us in this show to see that Max is right there, because we know he's there, along with all kinds of the Tullahoma High School football fans who've gone on, and now they can watch us anytime they want to. So we appreciate all you folks out there, all our sponsors, and we'll get around to that. But right now we'll take that first commercial break, and then we'll be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma Rockvale 2023.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Hey, great atmosphere over there at Rockvale. We had captains the other night. John, it was number 9, Ethan Hargrove, and number 5, Jalen Hill. So
You know, we were talking about the gentleman who was a Christian athletes, and I was talking to him about the field, how good it looked, and I was mistaken in the fact that that field was younger. He said it's taken about 4 years to get it right.
Yeah, it takes a while, and it's been a crazy couple of years for that Bermuda grass to be able to grow in correctly. And their field's getting a lot more use probably than ours.
Well, he told me somebody's on that field at least 5 nights a week.
No doubt. If you'll notice, the sidelines are wider, and so they play soccer and lacrosse on that field.
Wow. And you look at that little peanut running right there. They have a couple of them, and they're like little bugs. You can't catch them all night long.
I'll tell you
they just
what,
keep running.
Hey, good-sized kids and physical football right there.
I was real pleased with the way our defense operated last night. We had a little trouble turning them in.
Oh, no doubt.
Because they quick.
Hey, quick and like I said, well coached on the edge. Really well coached on the edge.
We're really well coached in the backfield right there.
Well, that's the way you want to start it. When you get fired in the second half, you really like to go ahead and get that first series out of the way. Thought they did a good job last night in the special teams game, being able to keep it away from some of our guys, and they did a good job covering. Really thought we had a whole shot right there, and as you can tell, we're right there. We're a step away, John, from being able to complete that. Great job right there by Bryson Stevenson reeling in a catch.
Excellent catch.
And that throws a lot harder than you think with that quarterback rolling to his left like that.
Yeah, here come them Wildcats.
And we really thought formation into the boundary right there, getting it into their boundary would help out some. Hey, we're one block away from being able to spring that thing. It's a great run by Ryan Denby right here.
Yeah.
Hey, big time. And
That's
exactly
what, 20-something?
Sir?
20-something yards at least.
Oh, yeah. Hey, like I said, great job on the offensive front. And first two series right there, you got to be impressed. I mean, that's exactly the way you want to do it.
I believe they probably had some shock and awe going on at their place right there.
No doubt. I mean, but that's going to happen when you've got two teams that, hey, really haven't ever played.
And again, the weapon.
Oh, Chadwick did an amazing job the other night. Just you can see physically they're bigger than us up front.
Oh, heavens, yes.
And
look at here.
great job by Matthew Swag right there. Did a good job getting through.
That's how you write it up. Here you go again. Who is that? Put the wood on him. Number 11.
That'd be 11, Bo Banks.
Call him Killer Bees.
Like I said, look, great job covering right there. And part of that's our fault. We're sending 4 up the middle right there. Because we thought we had a chance to be able to get 2-1 and still be able to pull a return off of it. So there's Marvancy Johnson with a great extra effort right there.
Yeah.
And told you before, we're gonna call that guy's name a few times. a mishandled snap there, and ends up costing us there. But that's a great effort right there by number 9, Ethan Hargrove, to put him back in the huddle, give us a shot right here to make something happen, and a great tackle right there by number 66, Carlos Slaughter. So making them try to earn it right here, and no doubt a miscue on our part right there, because we don't get on that beat-back the way we're supposed to, and it costs us points. We talk about that at halftime, because really their best things in the first series were us making mistakes. And
I was watching them for the game, and I knew they didn't have anybody. They couldn't handle a ball on the extra point.
No.
Whoever the guy was to set it down missed it half the time.
Pooch kick right there, and there's Jalen Hill.
So we up 7-6.
We'll take it, you know. But you and I both know it's going to take a lot more than 7-6 to take care of this one. I'm telling you, just a little more movement right there. We got something. The same play scored on a second ago, but hey,
they learn.
And Hill wanted that ball back. He just couldn't find it. And if he catches that one, the way that kid runs 100 meters, I don't know if anybody would have caught it.
Well, and you watch that play, and there wasn't a penalty call there, and there'll be a penalty later on in the ball game on us for defending exactly the same way.
It happens.
Sure.
You know, it's just part of the game. So they take a whole shot, and feet got tangled up there. And again, sometimes you get a PI on one of those.
There you go.
Too.
I'm paying you back. Sorry.
Number 42, Jack Dameron, in on some of that. That's probably one of the most unselfish football players that we have on this team. Jack does an amazing
job. That was a beautiful play on their part. They'll hit number 5 2 or 3 times during this ball.
It's tough right there. And, you know, we don't see a whole lot of tight end from time to time, more here in the last few years than we have in the past. And it's a great weapon, especially when you got a guy that size that can do it.
Well, the pros have made a living off of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Jason Witten started all of that. Good old Tennessee boy.
Great second effort right there by Tuck. We had him wrapped up in the backfield there. And hey, he's able to get down there on the ankles and get the kid down.
You don't tell me he was shining some shoes.
That's it, shining them up. So they're figuring out right now that they're having a little more success with the stretching the outside zone and able to get us outflanked on the edge right there because we're not having solid edge pressure. We just got to get there quicker. And again, right there, we have a guy that hops inside.
Like a pinball.
Yeah, hey, we've got to set pressure on the outside now. And there's the slice, and everybody in the stadium.
And they fumbled the ball, and we were there. Bo Banks doesn't miss many.
Well, hey, you know, sometimes it bounces your way, and sometimes it bounces there.
He got there. At least he was where he's supposed to be.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean you can always ring the bell, you know.
Another great tackle right there, Will Hyden and Kobe Tucker finding one. And that's where you like it out of those two-back sets where your linebackers are meeting at the football.
You know, here we are, it's the end of the first quarter, 7-6, we're ahead. And things are pairing out. We'll see, we'll just see how it goes. Everybody's gotten comfortable now. They kind of look each other in the face and go, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm going to get you. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yeah, I am. So now the football game goes into a whole different kind of a level of play. And it's that way every game you play. Mm-hmm. First quarter's sort of sniffing. It's like you dance and you go to a sock hop. Reckon these kids have ever been to a sock hop?
I doubt it, seriously.
You go to, when they have the sock hop, everybody go in, first thing they do is everybody sit in the bleachers and all the girls over here and all the boys over there, they take their shoes off and they get out on the gym floor in their socks, and all of a sudden they be walking around, they be looking what kind of perfume that one's got on. That girl didn't take no shower before she came down here. Maybe stay away from her. So that's kind of what they're doing. They feel each other out. Now the game's getting ready to start. 1 point apart. Everybody's done what they know how to do. Now the real football starts.
Absolutely.
And we love it. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with the second quarter.
Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Coy Sisk Fifth Quarter Show.
We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Like I said the other night, hey, we didn't do a good job keeping him booting. And that was a 4th down, of course, but we didn't do a good job of keeping him inside the tackle box when he booted. Way too much time to throw the football. Hey, and that's Brad's being smart, not trying to make anything big happen.
Like a big mistake.
Yes, exactly. And that was almost a big mistake.
Yes, it was. And our special teams, again, this kid right here flips the field. I mean,
well, this is, I think somebody told me unofficial, 73.
Yeah.
You know, you got a good bounce right there. Now you're pinning them down on the 15.
That one right there. He kicked one from the 8 to the 12.
Yeah. So it's
you know, I mean.
But that makes a difference, and that takes some pressure off your guys offensively to understand that, hey, sometimes punting's not a horrible thing.
No, not when you can flip the field like that. Now you shank one and give it to them on the 45, that ain't good. Kid's a player, isn't he?
We made him look a lot better than he is. Our guys right now are tired and they're kind of feeling it a little bit. My high school coach would have said they're petting themselves.
Well, we played a quarter warming up. That's the longest warm-up I've ever seen. They like they never came out.
Look at it. That's Bobo right there. Sam Bobo did an amazing job. That's a sophomore safety coming up and making a play. And Stevenson showing some emotion right there. And, hey, it's good to see him waking up. What a throw, what a catch, is all you can say.
Fingertips.
And they caught intentional grounding on this.
Looked like a fumble to me.
I wish we could have got it called a fumble.
Of course, they all look like a fumble to me.
Yeah, exactly. One a little more elusive than what I would have imagined watching on film. But I think that Rockville does a good job of being physical when they run and finishing the runs that they start. Great job right there by Kanai Johnson coming up and making that catch.
Fearless.
Yeah, it's just a big difference maker than letting it bounce 20 yards down the field.
Fearless Johnson. Then he's out here, and then he goes out there.
Well, you're one block
Throw
away
the ball
right
to
there.
him.
One block away right there. We just didn't get the block out here that we really wanted. Won't you watch this guy,
right there you
number 30, Russell Simmons, that's playing this B-back position. Russell moved in there this last week, and he did an amazing job Friday night. We're real proud of him. He also plays defensive tackle, and the kid probably weighs about 160 pounds.
Look here. Not a 50-yard punt.
And that's a Coach Sisk mess up right there. I twisted.
Can we pin that one on you, Coach?
You can. I'll take that one 100% because we got. And it happened twice Friday night. We twisted an edge to a tight end. It's tough to do. It's a long way for our guys to travel, but yeah, some of those are definitely my fault. At the end of it, I guess it's all mine.
You sleep at the head of the bed.
I tell you, like right there in our odd front, being able to kind of stack the middle up. But they still end up with the first down. There we are shifting on it and able to get a little pressure right there.
Yeah.
We just got to do a better job of reestablishing that line of scrimmage and making sure we're holding tough. And there it is.
What are we outweighed right there? 40 pound a man?
Probably. We run a little inside twist right there. They try to come back and screen us, but it allowed us to keep the linebackers, keyed up right there. So. And I can't believe this kid gets this ball off. Great heads up play by Rockville.
He must have played rugby somewhere.
Hey, just a great job not panicking on his part. Logan Prosser on the catch right there. We're real proud of Logan this year also.
Bang! Number 2 sniffed that one out, didn't he?
That's the one that slips out right there. And like I said, sometimes the ball's bouncing your way, other times it's not.
But, that's twice we've given them the ball, inside the 10.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough to come back from.
Great job right there by your defense. Stacking it up right there. I can't ask for too much more out of those guys.
Yeah.
So. Again, another. Thought he was close right here to being able to spring this.
That was a little bit excessive right there in my book.
Well, it's still football, isn't it? No?
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. All right. Halftime.
Yep.
And we looking at what? What do we got now?
13-7. 13-7 Rockville. And
they missed an extra point. And but it's we're still playing ball.
They're doing great. And what we talked about with this group before is being able to believe that you can do things later in the game. It's 13-7 and we've got the ball coming to us. We get the ball to start the third. So we can't feel defeated if 13-7.
Oh, heavens no.
13-7 is going to make you hang your head up and go home. Then
you don't need to be playing.
You're at the wrong place.
You need to be up in the stands watching. So sort of like we are right here. This is where we get to watch at least for the second time, and you do too, some of you folks, and for the first time for some of you who don't get to make it to the ball games. We've been doing this for this is our 32nd year doing football.
Wow.
For the Tullahoma High School Wildcat family. And, we want to thank a whole lot of people for that. And a lot of them are sponsors. And right here, I'm going to hold this up. I don't know. Look at that. See how that shines? Does that look like a beehive right there almost? I'll tell you what. That is a cinnamon roll from the Donut Palace right across the street from Tullahoma High School. And when I go in there, they've been our donut sponsor and pastry sponsor for 32 years.
Wow.
And I go in there on Saturday morning to pick the stuff up, and there's all kinds of folks in there, and most of them still got a T on, Of course, I saw some in there today that were orange, had some T's on.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
They headed to Nashville to see that ball game up there. We just want to ask if you get a feeling for a donut, a taste of stuff. And they also have stuff with sausages in it, ham and different things, little sandwiches and things. They just good folks, really good folks, and we appreciate them. And somebody else I want to talk about, I'll call for that video right now. We have a new sponsor, but not a new sponsor. And that is Patriots Liquor Store, and that's at 108 OG Street, Tullahoma. And that's Jay Dameron and used to have the liquor store up down the street, and I mean, look at that, man. I mean, it is stocked. He's got everything you need in there. And veterans, 10% off every day of the year. Every time they walk in the store, they get a 10% discount. And it's home-owned, home-operated by folks who appreciate the Tullahoma way and the American way, and what better name for it than Patriot, because Jay and his family have been patriots of the city of Tullahoma sports for years and years and years, and we appreciate them for their sponsorship. And with that said, what we'll do right now is we'll go to the halftime show, and then we will be back after that, and we'll go into the second half of Tullahoma Rockville 2023.
Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas, Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
All right, this is Richard Brooks at Templar Shooting Sport.
We've got an indoor range, which obviously is the highlight of coming into our building. But we do have guns for sale. We can rent guns. People can walk in right off the street. We've got educational classes from if you've never touched a gun before in your life to advanced courses, the handgun permit course for the state of Tennessee, 1101 South Jackson Street. Our phone number is 931-222-4657. You can find us on Facebook, Templar Shooting Sports, and our website is www.templarshootingsports.com.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
band is under the direction of Field Commanders Isabel English, Xavier Fowler, and Jonas Carter, and Logistical Coordinator Elijah Liner.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank, located at 511 North Jackson Street. We are here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today and get your great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
So beginning of the third quarter, and
we get the ball.
Hey, great kick right there. They get a couple of good, decent blocks. We've got to do a better job of staying on blocks right there, making things happen, something that we're going to concentrate on next week in practice. Just in and out of his hands right there. But look at number 66, to Carlos Slaughter, off the offensive front, coming over there. I mean, that's just, that's good hustle. I mean, got an offensive lineman that's pass setting and then gets downfield to make a block. Hey, not the way you want to start, but
well, look where it ends up. Well, I wish we'd have got that one.
No doubt about it.
That old boy's tough to go down.
Good football player.
What's he, about 6'3"?
Yeah. There they are on the outside zone again. Well, it's really a stretch play right there, but hey, brings up third down. Hey, we're going to swing out.
We were there.
Pass. They just a little short, and so it puts them back where we like to see it. Like I said, now it's a field position game. Like I said, I thought they did a good job covering, all right? And we didn't get where I thought we were going to be able to.
Well, we couldn't get to it to catch it.
Exactly. There's Jack Dameron again. We were talking about him earlier. I mean, Jack does so many good things. Great job, and if you'll see 76 right there gets pinned up on the crack, right? But we've got a play right there, and he and our guy kind of cross paths right there.
Pick it from the 8-yard line to the, or 10-yard line to the 8-yard line.
Well, and Rockville's not. Hey, there's the mischief I told you about.
Just one slot away, you know?
Well, like I said,
I should say one gap away.
We've got to do a better job finishing at the football. Hey, making that pile go backwards. See, like in that situation, I don't want to see one white jersey. I'd like to see about 8. There's a quarterback keep. And does a good job getting behind his blockers right there, making things happen.
There you go.
Great job right there by number 66 to Carlos Slaughter again. Takes the double team, gets down, brings 2 on top of it, makes the back, cut it back. Those are things that we talk about throughout the week. Like you might not make the tackle, John, but you're going to make the play.
Yeah.
So Rockville gets on a tempo right here. And great tackle, by the way, but they get on a tempo.
Does number 3 ever get to come out of the ball game?
I don't ever want him to, but he has to from time to time.
Did I hear that right? That's the girls' basketball coach's grandson? Tonight.
That's A.J. Johnson. It's his grandson. And Amy Johnson used to coach at East.
Well, now he's not a coach?
Now A.J.'s helping with the boys.
Basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was the head middle school
Big
coach
guy, bald-headed guy. He sat in front of me over Coffee County. Nice man. Yeah, he said, that's my grandson out there.
Yeah.
They were tickled.
We've been with some 5-man pressure there, and just not being able to get to him the way we want to. And Rockville's doing a good job right now at moving the football. Hey, great job right there trying to get some blocks out here. It doesn't happen, but hey, effort-wise, those guys are getting after it. So both teams right now, and especially Rockville, I mean, Rockville's being really, really physical right now. So our guys got to, you know, we got to buckle down right here and get ready to go back to work. I'll take it.
That was a touchdown stopping penalty.
Like I said, I'll take it. 15 is better than 6 any day. Great throw, great catch.
Good run.
There he is, cutting it back against the grain right there.
Are they trapping right there?
That was outside zone again. The same play right here. It's a stretch play. So
he just saw
blocking big on big, reaching, and he'll pick from one side to the other. Same play right there.
Yeah.
He'll start at the A gap and be able to work it whichever way. Now there's your GT with the quarterback keep, pulling the backside guard and tackle. And our defensive end didn't get underneath any of it. So it's kind of one of those things like we talked about in Stewarts Creek, either putting your nose where it doesn't belong or not putting it anywhere at all. So, and right there, 3 big plays in that drive that keep them on the field, and it's not so much that they're kicking our rear end, it's just we're not doing the things we're coached to do.
So what's the score right now? 20 to 7?
Yes, sir. Boy, Rockville student section was like...
Yeah, they were the band. They had a good band. They were lively. Those kids were having a big time. And we had a good crowd.
Well, I was getting ready to say, we had a good group of kids that traveled with us. And it's nice for our guys to have that support.
You know what's always amazed me, though, is the amount of adults that travel that don't even have a kid involved.
I understand.
There's a lot of Wildcat fans that are just Wildcat fans, and they follow that and have for years. So it's getting ready to start the 4th quarter here, and we're going to take a break, I think. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. I want you to take that paper plate right over next to you and pull it right up in front of you. Now, I want you to hold that up. This is from Donut Palace, and that is a bear claw. But today it ain't a bear claw. That's a wildcat claw is what that is, because you're getting ready to see some scratching and clawing like you've never seen in a while, to get this football team back in the game and claw their way all the way to victory in the last 8 minutes of the 4th quarter. So we're going to take a commercial break. Don't you go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. Be right back.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that
and read.
We have that quite often. We have husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the
Shopping,
store.
yeah.
It makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now, beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham Created Gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right.
Fourth quarter.
It's time for some cat shine.
So is Ryan Dimmy there on a nice carry. So we're able to freeze right there, take a look. And cut it up for just positive yards, you know?
You know, and now for the first 4 or so minutes, we're in that back and forth kind of mode. You know, it's like the game's just stagnant.
Yeah.
Nobody does anything much other than.
So we take a timeout right here. Coach Caleb sees something that he thinks we can exploit, and lo and behold, evidently
there
we
it is.
exploited. And so people.
How did he get that open?
Like I said, Coach Caleb Olive saw something that he thought we'd be able to convert on, and hey, it's great on his part by being able to recognize it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he showed out like a show dog when that happened. Because you see him?
Oh, wide open.
He jumped up in the air, and Caleb did it. He was fist bumping. He was bumping the sky, bumping the moon. He was excited.
That's what you got to have in the game of football. You can't play it without emotion.
And those kids, when they see that, all of a sudden everybody's jacked up.
Oh, no doubt.
We 1 score away. Look at here. Take the ball away from him. What's happening, Coach? Who's 35?
Ezra Myers.
He went ball picking.
Hey, look, we'll take it. And then the neat part about it is those are drills that those dudes do at least once or twice.
Look at here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So,
a touchdown.
Well, they called holding on us right there. And,
yeah.
Hey, it happens. Like I said, everybody sees it different. It's just another chance for us to be able to go be successful.
Ooh, so close. We need that other touchdown. And there it is. Who's that caught that? That's not number, wait a minute. Is that number 3? Of course it is.
Yep. Hey, guys. Hey, and great throw, great catch. You know.
Wait a minute. Did I see that bear claw? That's not a bear claw. That's a Wildcat claw. 21-0. Wildcats on top, ladies and gentlemen. And the show ain't over yet.
There's still a lot of football left to play. Very good job.
Yeah, Bo Bang.
Staying on the edge right there. Being
that old boy, when he got up, he looked down and said, did somebody polish my shoes while I was down here? Ain't it fun? Look at here.
And the third or fourth time they've been able to convert to that tight end, but then Hilly drops it. And now the ball bounces our way.
Second down for Oklahoma. Johnson on the carry.
Is that where number 22 went out?
Yeah, he rolled his ankle right in there. He's fine though. He's actually walked off of it the other night, and he's going to be just fine for next week. Big push, great run, big down.
Yeah. Big 72. Who's that?
Eli Morgan.
He was happy.
So
absolutely inside the 10-yard line.
And it's all right.
That's one of them pro throws right there.
It says slipping it in where it's supposed to be, and we get another play out of it, so the clock keeps ticking.
Well, it's first and 10. All you need's 1. And so all of a sudden, from 20 to 7, Tullahoma takes a 28-20 lead.
So we know that
now it's hold on.
Yes, now we've got to take care of business.
And the first thing you do is kick it into Smyrna. Yeah, where's that ball go? It's over in Smyrna. Antioch. It's in Antioch.
So, a couple of things we worked on.
That was a good no call right there.
Well, we got 3 guys on him.
Way too much time.
Like I said, did a good job moving around in the pocket. We're a little bit aggressive on the edge right there, about not being able to shut it down.
Tackle that man. There you go.
So
he called that one.
And all right, you know, it's our job to be able to take care of business right here. And like I say, you don't always get the call you want. Great job by Steverson right there, being able to put pressure on it immediately. Yeah. And that's exactly the way you draw it up. That's what we're wanting right there. We just got to have our interior to be able to stay in the pass lanes. And Bryson Stevenson finally doing what we're asking him to do there. And it's an amazing difference.
Yeah. Ooh, big leg.
There's Lee Griman right there. He's going to come up and hit you.
Pick. And who is that? Number 3.
I think we talked about him a couple of times tonight.
There you go, folks. And that's an exciting 8 minutes of football right there.
Well, I thought it was an exciting 4 quarters.
Well, it was exciting 4 quarters, but the end of it was one of those things that's just, that's why we watch it. That's why we play it.
Well, like we said in the beginning, those guys to be down and be able to battle back, and hey, you know, congratulations to them.
Guess what? Now they've seen the light.
Exactly. Hey, they understand what they're capable of, and hey, good things.
And just like you talked about that one, now he's doing what we asked him to do.
Yeah.
He finally understands. You know, it takes a while for some of these kids to, you know, when people think, a bunch of old dumb football players. Football's not a dumb game anymore. You have to see the brightness of it, because there's a whole lot of stuff goes on in a football game that your mind has to translate to tell your body which direction to go. And it takes a while for that to happen. You know, you hear them say about the pros, say, well, when did the game slow down for you? Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happens. When your mind is confused because you're not processing new information quickly enough, when it all finally sinks in, when the information processing slows down or speeds up, the game slows down. And that's when these kids are going, aha.
Yeah, we got the light bulb coming.
Yeah, light bulb is on.
Light bulb.
Tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to talk about next week's game. We have Franklin County coming to Tullahoma. Is that a regional game?
It is. This will start as be our first region game of the year. So we opened up with 3 non-region. So now we'll be in our classification playing another 5A football team. And looking real forward to having Tracy Hayworth and Franklin County Rebels come to Tullahoma. It's always a great atmosphere. Hey, look, what's really cool is this crosstown rivalry. You know, we get another emotional game like we had with Coffee. And I don't know how long that rivalry has been going on, but it's
been going on a long time.
Quite a while.
Because when I played, it was the CTC. You played everybody.
Yeah.
If you wanted to win a championship, there wasn't but one. You had to beat everybody.
Well, and with our schedule being the way it's been, in the past, and us being in the 9-team region, we weren't able to play Franklin County and keep that non-region rivalry going. Now with us being in the same region, it's great to have these dudes.
Well, and let's be mercenary a little bit about it. It's a money game.
Oh,
these
absolutely.
people, they can drive 15 miles to Tullahoma. A lot of these teams 2.5 hours away, they're not going to drive, they got about 20 people in the stands. And football is a game of passion, a game of skill. It's a physical game. But like everything else, it takes dollars to operate a football team. And you got to buy the right kind of equipment. You need transportation. You need food. Those boys eat a bunch of food, folks. You got the band going with you. And so when the stands are full, those games like that help pay for the games where we don't get a big crowd.
Well, to me, it's just, there's nothing like high school football. There's nothing like Friday night football, for one. And then the neatest part is you're playing kind of your next door neighbor.
Right.
And that's when, because, hey, a lot of our kids, hey, they're friends with kids in Franklin County.
Sure.
And so they know each other, they talk a lot. And now with social media the way it is, they communicate a lot more than what you and I probably did, John.
Sure.
But hey, it's always neat to be able to play somebody that's just right down the road. And that atmosphere, and especially here at our place, the way things look and the way our crowd shows up, it's going to be a really, really fun game.
Have they won a ball game? I don't think they have.
Well, no, they haven't yet. But, they were close against Coffee 10-7, right? And then they went and played South Pittsburgh. And South Pittsburgh's a really solid football team. They took a loss there.
Hey, you talk about taking football serious.
Yes,
South
sir.
Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
And then last night they lost to East Hamilton, which is a school over in the Chattanooga area. So, hey, three quality opponents. And
they hunting a win.
And I know that group over there. Of course, know Tracy and a good friend of mine, Steve Britton, works with that football team. Steve used to be over here at Tullahoma. And I know that those guys will be juiced and ready to get out.
Oh, yeah.
And they're looking, and they're still hungry for that win.
And that's always been sort of like the Coffee County game. It's a rivalry game. There's been some of the most exciting games that I can remember between Tullahoma and Franklin County. I mean, we won on just by this much, and they won, or flipped the whole thing around. It just, you can't say who's going to do what.
Oh, exactly. It's just like, we said last week, you're going to get the other team's best ball game. And when I talk to those guys, those coaches, I wish them luck, but I say I wish you win them all, except for one. Yeah, I really, and if hey, I'm not the guy that tells you good luck, because I'm not going to lie. I don't want them to have good luck. I want them to come in here and have a really bad night.
Oh, hey, ain't nothing better than a coach telling it straight to you, folks. And that's what we've got right here in this young man, Coy Sisk. I tell you what, I can't be any happier and prouder than to sit at this table with him. Didn't know Coy real well until a couple of years ago. I started knowing who he was, and was excited for him and excited for our Tullahoma Wildcat football family when he was given the nod for head coach of this football team. And the more I get to know about him, the more I like what I see and I like what I hear. And I know that our young people love him to death, how he works with them and how he stands right in the middle of them, like one of them, and tells them like it is. There's no mollycoddling going on. It's a game, it's a physical game, it's a rough game, it's a fast game, and it's not a slow-minded game anymore. It's a fast-minded game, and this man right here is taking our young people down the road to success. And I can't thank him and be any prouder of anybody than I am of this guy right here.
Well, I appreciate it, and you said everything. Hey, and hey, guess what else it is? It's a fun game.
Yes,
it's a fun game.
It is a fun game. It is that, and he makes it that. I mean, just like the things I was talking about, the new wrap on the trailer. And you know, and I was looking at the helmet. I saw a sticker of a stack of pancakes, and I said, "Are you really handing out stacks of pancakes?" And he said, "If they pancake one, they get a whole stack." And I mean, things like that endear your kids to this man right here, because he finds a way to make their production, which is not an easy thing to do in the game of football, but he finds a way to make all that hard work and production fun in a lighthearted manner. I got me 2 stacks of pancakes this week, Mama. Grandma, look at my stacks of pancakes, Grandma. Huh? I love it. Love this guy right here. And we love you, the Tullahoma fans, for what you do and how you've supported our football program for over 100 years.
We couldn't do it without everybody, and I look forward to next week and hope to fill those stands up, because these guys are going to be really excited.
And if you don't have any Wildcat stuff, right down there by the quarterback's concession stand, you'll find Randy Wilson and some of them set up. They got a little house down there full of Wildcat things. So if you need a hat, if you need a sweater, or whatever you need, they will get it for you. They put it on you, and you can be a Wildcat fan just like all the rest of them. Got it? Are we got it? Are we done? Have we run it through?
I think we're running through.
Okay. We'll see you folks Tullahoma next Friday night for the Franklin County Tullahoma 2023 football game. Don't you miss it, because we'll miss you if you don't come. We'll see you next time.